yet another episode of Nippon India Mutual Fund's Wealth of Success initiative, where we interact and learn with the best and the most successful people in mutual fund industry. Our today's guest is Mr. Saravanan, who is the co-promoter of Purple Pond, based out of Chennai, which is a principle-based organization created with an objective to touch 1 million lives to financial abundance. They adopt a very comprehensive approach to the customer based on their need, and there are certain processes in which they are well researched and apply to reach the final output. Purple Pond believes in embracing technology in providing the best solution and experience to their customers. Let's get into an exciting conversation with Mr. Saravanan of Purple Pond. Sir, welcome to Wealth of Success.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
For a young professional like you to quit your job and move towards the concept of Purple Pond, sir?
No, let me put it this way. I've been a manufacturing professional all through the career. I had a 22 years of experience when I decided to quit. So I'm basically an engineering professional with a manufacturing background. All through my career, I had a very passionate relationship with this personal finance area. I've always been passionate about personal finance. And as people used to say, go where your heart is. When I wanted to start something of my own, then the immediate opportunity which I felt was the personal finance area. I equipped myself with certification and I completed my CFP in 2013. And by 2014, I co-promoted this Purple Pond with one of my classmates, whom we know each other for past 35 years from our school days. So we founded Purple Pond during September 2014.
So, it's been now almost 6 to 7 years that you set up Purple Pond. We understand that, the core to your business is customer, which is the case of any, service provider. How different are you, or how evolved are you, comparing it with your peers? How do you differentiate yourself in the market?
Now, when we wanted to start this organization, during the conceptualization stage itself, we were very clear that we will not be a product seller, rather we will try to be a solution provider. When we say solution provider, we practice this on the client onboarding phase. The client onboarding is an average 3 weeks time for us, whereas the industry practices end of the day check collection. Most of what we have heard is the end of the day check collection. However, we wanted to be different, and we have been practicing, even today we are practicing the onboarding time of 3 weeks. Why this 3 weeks? We discuss, we understand the client's requirements, and we give enough time for the client also to appreciate the values or also to appreciate the concepts that we are putting it on the table. Maybe we give time for the client to go stomach all the discussions what we had, confirm it with his friend, confirm it with whom he was referred by. So we give a whole lot of time for the client so that he comes to terms with our way of approaching the personal finance area. In the process, if somebody feels there is a disconnect between what we are trying to put it on the table and what he believes, and we don't get them onboarded, there has been some percentage of drops, which we use it as a best filter. We believe people who are in line with our thought process are the people whom we can travel with and create the financial abundance that would be useful to them in their lives.
It's good to hear, the thought process, which is actually driving or differentiating you vis-a-vis the peers in the market. Sir, you also have a mobile app, which is very much there in Google Play. It is a 4.7 rated app and a 5 out of 5 rating in the App Store. How is your team coping up with this digital revolution, especially in the COVID, the current situation? So can you take us through that particular part of your story?
Yeah, when we founded the organization in 2014, we were very clear that technology will be the enabling differentiator. So when we started, we had a very clear mandate of what is the software that we will be using it, for pre-boarding, what is the software we'll be using it for post-investment monitoring, and what are the custom-built softwares which we'll be using it in our course of delivering our service. So we have spent a lot of time in developing a few applications which are custom-built in collaboration with the service providers locally. And we also use a reporting software, or a best reporting software. And with respect to the mobile app, we have provided the web access and mobile app to the clients, and our web access and mobile application both are API inbuilt, so people will be able to transact online from their web or from their mobile app. So we have provided the entire tools in the mobile app, be it a research on the schemes or a transaction convenience, all that is inbuilt in the mobile app. Maybe that is one of the reasons for which the app is getting rated as 5-star and 4.7 in the respective platforms.
Becoming a mutual fund distributor. So could you share any success mantra with our fellow mutual fund distributors? And also, what are the traits that someone should actually be having to become a very, very successful person like you?
We have a long way to go, and we have a greater heights to achieve. If you look at the traits for a successful mutual fund distributor, I would list it like this. Like, one has to be client-centric, be agnostic on the schemes, use technology as an enabler. If these three combinations are put in place, I think scaling high is a given.
So, sir, it was very, wonderful talking to you. Your story is going to inspire a lot of distributors across the country. Thank you for your time, and stay safe at your place, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.